Her parents encouraged her to become a doctor or a lawyer, but this international beauty queen found her purpose by bringing attention to a disorder that's often misunderstood.
She's spreading her message of awareness from the south suburbs of Chicago to the other side of the globe. Micah Mater introduces us to Chelsea Taiwi, one of Chicago's very own.
For 26-year-old beauty queen Chelsea Taiwi, autism awareness has always been at the forefront of her mind.
It's not really something that I did for the pageant. I was always heavy on it, like pro autism awareness and pro inclusivity when it comes to it.
It is a topic she holds dear. When she was just 7 years old, her younger brother William was born prematurely and would eventually be diagnosed with autism.
I just remember my mom going to the hospital every day to just be there with him.
My son William was born at 24 weeks, and he did have some mild developmental issues, and he was diagnosed with mild autism.
Taiwi credits available resources and early intervention for William's success.
The best thing that my parents ever did was early intervention, bringing in speech pathologists, occupational therapists, whatever they needed to do to get William up and running and make sure he completes all his growth milestones.
Today, the Flossmoor native spends her days working here and abroad to increase autism awareness and education in her role as Miss Universe Ghana.
I just need people's ears to hear me.
This isn't the first time she's put autism in the spotlight. In 2017, Taiwi competed in the Miss Illinois pageant, where she placed as a top 15 semifinalist. Her platform then, also autism awareness.
It was a platform that she could shed light on something that we've had to deal with as a family.
Quarantined in Ghana because of COVID last year, she entered and won the Miss Universe Ghana title and still holds that title today. She says the stigma of autism in Ghana only renewed her efforts to help the children there.
It's my job to say, okay, include these kids in your daily activities. Don't isolate them. Don't ostracize them.
Because of her dual citizenship, she and her mother were able to stay in Ghana during the pandemic. And this past May, in an effort to keep kids safe there while traveling to school, she donated a minivan.
Since they will be viewed as different or strange or cursed, they're an easy target for harm and for bullying. So I wanted to eliminate that all in one go.
All of this is part of two advocacy programs she launched this spring: The World Through Their Eyes and Leading Voices for the Voiceless. The latter is a program that includes support from two former presidents of Ghana, John Agyekum Kufuor and John Dramani Mahama, both lending their high profiles to this cause.
I needed to partner with people whom I knew I would be seen and heard regardless.
Taiwi says she hopes her new platforms teach compassion, inclusivity, and early intervention. But outside of America, there is still quite a bit of work to be done.
That starts with us. It doesn't just start with one person. We all have to come together as a collective unit and do something about it.
To have a beauty queen take this topic on and shred it into little pieces and say, all hands on deck. It's been heartwarming. I'm truly proud of her.
Chelsea Taiwi, she's one of Chicago's very own.